Welcome in, everyone, to the Central Methodist Women's Basketball Preview. I'm Derek Diesner, joined by our head coach, Mike Davis. And, Coach, first season back here at Central Methodist, I got to ask you, what interested you in coming back here to CMU?
Well, number one, the location. This is home to me. And the timing was just perfect. I think it was a great situation for me to come back, and the timing was right for Central Methodist as well. So hopefully it's good for each party.
Knowing how this program, what they've done in recent history, obviously last year coming off a disappointing 500 finish, what is there to look for going into this season for the fans?
Well, I think, number one, Coach Arnold really did a nice job here. I mean, he did. I guess he was here 4 to 5 seasons and really turned the program around in lots of ways. I think the big change for our young ladies, lots of different terminology, different philosophy. So, they've had a lot to pick up and a lot to learn. So I think they've been challenged that way. But they've been great young ladies to work with. And so I think we're making strides. We just have a ways to go.
A couple of fresh faces now on the coaching staff and some promotions too. How did you go about selecting your coaching staff for this season?
Well, actually, the coaching staff, they were all in place when I came in. All the recruiting was done. So I can't take any credit for the good things that we do. We really do have a great coaching staff, though. Coach Greg Ray, who's been here a number of years, really, as far as just talking about someone who takes care of the players, someone who's a great individual for them to have, he couldn't be better. And our GAs are fantastic, Coach Cam and Devin Beasley, Coach Beasley, and then we have another Coach Arnold, a different Coach Arnold, but a Coach Arnold. And they've all done a great job and been great fits. So, I think as a coaching staff, they've kind of had to go through the same learning curve, though, because, we go through before every practice, and we go through things as a coaching staff that's different and everything. So, but they've picked it up and really bought into it, and our young ladies have as well. So we have work to do, but we're getting there.
Now, I know everything's still new for you with this team, but some of the returners, what names or what players have stuck out to you, and some of the newcomers that are new here to CMU, who's done what so far in practice for you?
Well, I think 3 returners who have definitely, made a name for themselves and done a great job. Dejanay Hale, a young lady who's a sophomore, an Alaskan kid who Coach Ray brought in, a highly talented young lady who I think is going to have a really good year. Taylor Corneliuson, who was, I believe, like a 2nd or 3rd team all-conference player last year, a senior, who's really had a good fall and improving every day. Taylor McDowell, a guard, is another young lady who's, we're asking her to do different things. Yeah. And I think that's one thing all these players are really working at, because they're having to change and adjust their game. But she's someone as well. And those are 3 returners who have really stuck out. Alyssa Campanero, a new player, a transfer from Texas Corpus Christi, who's going to do a really good job at the point guard spot. Our fans are going to enjoy her. She's great fun. AC, we call her. A great gear, not very big. You can call her Skeeter or whatever. She's not much bigger than that, but really does a great job. Lexi Moe, a young lady who's a freshman with us out of Fort Zumwalt, who's going to be great fun to watch develop the next 4 years. Another young lady, Morgan Edwards, from over at Boonville. Those are really 2 freshmen who are going to be great fun to watch. And, whenever you see someone for 4 seasons, you really get to watch how they change things. And then some transfers that we have coming in as well. Paige Albright. Matea Rachik, who's coming in here, who was an All-American in junior college, and then Alea Cooper-Johnson, a young lady from down Cape Girardeau Central, who Darla Panera, first young lady ever had here, was a Cape Central product, who fans will remember, but she went by way of Mineral Area. So we have some young ladies coming in who bring some experience along with, they're new, but they bring a college experience as well.
Final question for you, Coach. The schedule's all laid out. You got some tough teams to start. I know they are just some exhibition games, but still some tough D1 competition in your schedule this year. What are your overall thoughts of the schedule?
Oh, this is going to be a challenge. We open up early in November and travel out to Virginia and play 2 Division I schools out there in George Mason and Virginia Union. Those will be great challenges for us. About a week later, we have Western Illinois. So those will be things that don't count on our record, but they're definitely going to count to how we're improving and how we're not improving. Yeah. But hopefully they will get us ready for the regular season. Our opener is against Hannibal LaGrange. That's here. So that will be great fun to be back in Puckett, and I think there's a lot of people looking forward to that. And then we get into our conference play really quick. And, we're going to try to do the best we can with all those things. And that conference play is what really changes what happens to you later in the year.
Definitely. Well, Coach, thanks so much for your time and good luck this season.
Hey,